guys, this is Ollie. Welcome back to You in Korea. You in Korea is a channel for those who love Korea, who want to learn more about this country. Here I'm trying to share with you guys the stories of my life for the past 10 years in Korea, tell you some interesting facts about the country, some information that may not be well known worldwide. As well as in our previous videos, today we'll also be having a little time at the end of our video to learn some Korean phrases, to learn some Korean. Today we are going to be looking at some lines from a very famous drama in Korea that is called Anna. I hope you stay with us till the end of this video to see what we're going to study today. Have you ever heard of Ripley syndrome? It's a kind of antisocial personality disorder when a person denies reality completely and believes that the fictional world that they are living in is real. Ripley syndrome patients always say that they don't think that they're lying. So even in the middle of lying, even if they're caught, they don't feel anxious or have a guilty conscience. They continue thinking all their words are true. In 2022, Suzy, a former member of a very popular group Miss A, portrayed a Korean version of Ripley syndrome in a drama called Anna. Suzy is from the group called Miss A and debuted with the song Good Girl, Bad Girl. She gained a lot of popularity with the group's hit songs such as Hush, Breathe, and etc. You can see her in dramas like Startup, Vagabond, Dream High, and others. Suzy was also recognized as an actress, especially after her role in Anna, where she portrayed Yumi, who lived a hard but cringeworthy life, and Anna, who enjoys a colorful and comfortable life. Let's talk about Anna a little. The main character, Yumi, grew up poor with a father who runs a tailor shop and her mother who can speak. Well, she had superior talents compared to other kids since her school days. But unfortunately, she failed to enter college due to a slump, and this is when her lies began. She lies to her parents that she entered college, hangs out with college students as if she were a real student, and continues to lie to her boyfriend and all the people around her. Then, when her father passes away, she starts a part-time job to make money and get a job in a gallery, where she meets Hyunju, the director of the gallery, who is very rich. Yumi, who was once heard by the upper class, eventually steals Hyunju's ID and academic credentials and takes a new name, Anna, to live a new life. As a high school graduate, after marriage, Anna seemed to finally live life she wants, but when she meets Hyunju in the elevator, she faces a crisis in her life. What do you think? What if she gets caught? Anna, who lied about her name, family, educational background, and past career, became a university professor and succeeded in marrying a startup representative. But now she's nervous about whether this will be known to the world, but still continues to lie. But Anna is a Ripley character from a Korean drama. But you know that there is an actual Ripley in North Korea. North Korean version of Ripley syndrome patient is Kim Ilsung. Kim Ilsung, like Anna, changed his name, family, and past career and was immersed in idolization to justify the lies. North Koreans have been deceived like this for decades. First, let's look at the name. Kim Il-sung hid his real name, Kim Song-ju, turned himself into Kim Il-sung, a legend of the anti-Japanese movement. He then moved to Soviet Union in 1940 and was in Soviet Army. North Koreans believe until this day that Kim Il-sung ordered the last attack of Korean People's Army on August 9, 1945, and wiped out the Japanese troops on August 15th, achieving the feat of liberating his country. In fact, he left Vatskoye around September 9, 1945, after hearing the news of the defeat of the Japanese colonial rule, and arrived in Wonsan, North Korea on September 19 by a warship provided by Soviet Union through Vladivostok. Kim Il-sung is actually a myth and was originally Kim Song-ju. Do you know that Kim Il-sung's family history is also fabricated? In the drama Anna, there is a scene where Susie's character pays some money to the people to act as her parents so that she could marry a CEO. There is a scene where she talks to her fake parents and asks them to pay more attention next time, saying that people look at your hair and shoes and judge whether a person can afford it or not. Kim Il-sung's family is also treated as gods in North Korea, but there are some aspects that are different from the truth. Kim Il-sung's biological father was actually Christian, and ironically, he was killed by a communist. He also was a drug dealer who made a fortune by running an oriental clinic without a license and handling opium. There are many differences from what was actually idolized in North Korea. Kim Il-sung's mother was also a Christian, unlike the current situation in North Korea, which is persecuting religion. Kim Il-sung actually also forged his whole career. There are many exaggerations about how Kim Il-sung played crucial part in the liberation from the Japanese rule. First of all, his main narrative is that Kim Il-sung founded the Korean People's Revolutionary Army in 1932. Well, there is no historical record of this. It is not listed in any literature of either of the countries. It is also said that he led the Battle of Bocheongbo, which resulted in 1,500 casualties. But this is also an exaggerated story. In fact, there were only like a dozen of casualties, and since it was a small-scale incident, it is not even called a battle, but a Bocheongbo attack. According to Hwang Chang-yeop, who defected from North Korea after being a high-ranking North Korean official, Kim Il-sung shot some guns in Manchuria, but he did nothing else. In addition, it is ridiculous that Kim Il-sung, who didn't even go to middle school, created the Chuche ideology. However, Kim Il-sung's history of anti-Japanese movement is still exaggerated in North Korea through books such as With the Century and movies and books such as The Star of Joseon. People like Anna and Kim Il-sung in Korea are usually called fraud. The Korean word for this is 사기꾼. But I'm thinking you're already tired of listening about the lives of con artists, so let's change it a little bit. If you change just one syllable in the Korean word, it will become 사기캐, which means some kind of unrealistic character, but in real life. In Korea, this word 사기캐 is used to describe some kind of unreal people, excellent people, people who are good at everything at once that you wouldn't believe such people exist. One of the examples of this kind of people in Korea is BTS's member RM. He is good at rapping, writing lyrics. His job is actually singer, but he's also very smart. He studied well during his school days and is very good at learning languages. He's very thoughtful and also cool, so he makes a good leader. The second person that fits this description is Kazuha of Le Sserafim. She started ballet at the age of 3 and won a ballet contest. She was #1 ballet prospect in Japan, but instead she challenged K-pop to try a new field with more stable path. She debuted in Le Sserafim in 4 months and is gaining a lot of popularity now. The last one is G-Idol's Chon So-yeon. Chon So-yeon is the leader, main rapper of G-Idol and also producer of all their songs. She dances well and is good not only as a rapper but also as a vocalist, so she plans groups' title songs, concepts, visuals, and music videos as an executive producer, and everything from producing their first debut song on. Those people are really amazing, right? So I wish there were more of this kind of con man in the world than the real fraud. Okay guys, so now it's time to learn some Korean expressions through K-Wave contents. Today I chose 3 lines from the drama Anna that we just talked about. 어리석고 가엾다고 모든 게 용서된 거 아니야. Just because you're young and pitiful doesn't mean everything is forgiven. 사람들은 지옥이 공강이라고 생각하잖아. 근데 아니야. 지옥이 공강이 아니라 상황이야. People think hell is a place, but it's not a place, it's a situation. 벌써 울지 마. 이제부터 지옥이야. Don't cry yet. It's hell from now on. Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope it was interesting. I hope you learned something. I will be bringing more interesting topics in the future as well. Until then, please stay with our channel. Give us thumbs up if you like watching our videos. Leave your feedback and comments in the comment section. I will be back next time, and until then, 안녕!